Jack hid in the pantry. The giant stomped into the kitchen and sniffed the air. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Hello, my beautiful wife. Wait, do I smell a human man? Look, where is he? Good evening, my darling husband, replied the giantess. There is nobody here. You smell the vegetable stew, nothing more. Good, grunted the giant. I hate humans. He sat down at the table in the kitchen. The giant took a small sack of gold coins out of his pocket and counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold coins. Jack watched from inside the pantry. 5 gold coins, thought Jack. If I had that money, I could fix our house. When the two giants left the room, Jack stole the 5 gold coins and slipped them into his bag. This is all I need, thought Jack. But then Jack remembered that his family no longer had a cow. Without a cow, they would surely starve. He decided to stay and look for other treasures. He followed the giant into the living room and hid under the couch. The giant went to the cupboard and pulled out a golden hen. Hello, my beautiful hen. Lay, please, said the giant, and the hen laid a golden egg. Jack watched from under the couch. A hen that lays golden eggs, whispered Jack. If I had that hen, I could buy 50 cows. When the giant left the room, Jack crawled out from under the couch. He went to the cupboard, took the hen, and put it in his bag. This is all I need, thought Jack. But then Jack thought about what the old man had promised. Jack imagined being richer than the richest man in the world. He decided to see what other treasures he could find. He followed the giant into the bedroom and hid under the bed. There was a golden harp standing in a corner of the room. Hello, my beautiful harp. Play, please, said the giant. The harp began playing music with no one touching the strings. Wow! A magic harp! Whispered Jack. That harp would make me rich and famous. When the giant fell asleep, Jack crawled out from under the bed. He took the magic harp and put it in his bag. But this time, Jack was less lucky. The magic harp screamed, Help me, master! A human is stealing me! The giant woke up and saw Jack with the magic harp, the golden hen, and his gold coins. Stop, thief! The giant chased Jack. Out of the bedroom, down the hallway, through the kitchen, and out the front door. But Jack was smaller and faster than the giant. Jack reached the beanstalk first and slid down. He arrived at the ground with all his treasures. The giant reached the top of the beanstalk and looked down. He was afraid of heights. He slowly climbed down. Be careful, my husband, shouted the giantess from the castle. Humans can be dangerous. Jack saw the giant coming down the beanstalk, so he ran into his house and grabbed an axe. He chopped the beanstalk. Whack! 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 Suddenly, the beanstalk snapped. The giant came tumbling down from the sky. He fell down, 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 and landed far away on the other side of the foggy mountains. Thud! For
For a moment, everything was silent. Then Jack heard a strange sound from far away.
No!
It was the giant. Jack hid in the pantry. The giant stomped into the kitchen.